Hi, I'm Anne McDowell and I'm your Strategic Career Specialist. Welcome to the Selection Criteria page. Selection criteria. For those of you who are in the know, you appreciate what selection criteria is and how hard sometimes it is to put together. For those of you who are new to selection criteria, I'll explain what it is. It is a culling process that a lot of government departments and some private enterprises use in order to cull applicants prior to the selection process. What it is that you need to have a certain amount of criteria to address, and they're expecting you to be able to prove that you've done each of those criteria prior to going for the interview, so that if you were successful and being selected for the job, that you could hit the ground running in the job. So what that actually means is that when you're looking at criteria, you have to pull examples from your previous career history in order to say, yes, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that. And it's not good enough to say, oh yes, well I did that in my last job. You actually have to prove by specific examples how that's actually done. We've done that, we do that here, and we also look at helping you write it in really proactive and positive language so that you get noticed. One of the things that criteria analysts don't like is the fact that you say, oh yes, well I've done that in my job. So could anybody else. What sets you apart from the rest of the group is by how you explain how you've done that. So, criteria are they take a lot of time to develop, and they are quite complex in nature. If you feel confident in writing it for yourself, there's a DIY section here on the website where you can download criteria already written to address certain aspects of what the question is, and then you fill in your examples. If you don't feel that confident in doing it for yourself, that's where we come in. It's no shame to actually engage somebody who's better at something than you are in order to get noticed. Selection criteria is tough. It is supposed to be tough, and it's supposed to weed out people who don't put a lot of time and effort into the criteria. So if you want to have further information, contact me. Websites and the email addresses are located on this website, and then I can give you a proper quote on the actual criteria. Just bear in mind too that just because there's fewer criteria doesn't mean that it'll be fewer or much less in cost, because the fewer the criteria, the more detailed it has to be. The more the criteria, the less detailed the information has to be in the actual criteria document. And by the way, it is 3 documents: your cover letter, your resume, and your selection criteria. 3 separate documents. Okay, looking forward to chatting with you. Thanks, bye.